Battlewasp is a insect archetype, bunch of wings, was used in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 anime by some guy I don't remember, or care to remember. It's a big synchro deck, and it has 5 monsters, main deck monsters, 2 spells, 1 trap, and 4 synchro monsters. Let's start with some of the monsters. Battlewasp Dart the Hunter. When a Battlewasp monster your monster destroys opponent's monster by battle that is owned by your opponent, you can destroy this card, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack. Well, here's one of the first themes in this deck: burn. A lot of cards in this deck affect burn somehow. You can target one other insect monster you control, and now it's treated as a tuner. Cool, you want to use each effect once per turn. Pin the Bullseye, which is, you can summon it to your field as long as you control an insect, and it can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for every Pin the Bullseye you control. Each effect is a hard once per turn. Our real tuner, Sting the Poison, at being normal special, you can add a Battlewasp from your deck to your hand. Quick effect, you can contribute one other insect, then target an effect monster your opponent controls, and negate its effects until the end of the turn. Twin Bow the Attacker? I don't remember the second half of that. What? During main phase, you can special summon from your hand, but you can't special from an extra for the rest of the turn, except insects. This card can also attack twice per turn. That's why it's Twin Bow the Attacker. And Rapid Fire. At being normal summon, you can take a level 3 insect from your graveyard and special summon to your field in defense mode. Bring this guy. Now you have you can go to a 6. This guy brings out another copy of this to your hand. It starts looping. If this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by opponent's card, you can special summon the Battlewasp from your hand or deck. Anyway, that's all of our monsters. Let's get into the spells. Summoning Swarm. You target a level 4 to lower Battlewasp from your graveyard up to the number of monsters your opponent controls, special summon them. Then, when you want to turn, you can't special summon the extra deck with anything like this except insects. So, a big, what's that card called? Well, it's a bunch of monsters. It's banned. Soul Charge. It's just Soul Charge, but for Battlewasps. Next, Revival Swarm. You bag 1 Battlewasp. It's Monster Reborn, but for Battlewasps. You can also banish it from your graveyard to give one of your Battlewasp protection until the end of the next turn. And Battlewasp Nest. I remember when that guy used in the anime, it was powerful, which I guess makes sense, because when a Battlewasp monster is targeted for attack, you can special summon a Battlewasp from your hand attack to negate the attack. But you have to put a counter on this card. And this has 2 or more counters on it. During the end phase, you send it to the graveyard. So this can stop 2 attacks as a continuous trap card. And summons 2 monsters out. Amazing. Actually pretty nice. Except for the fact it's a trap card, and it only works during the battle phase. Unlike Ghost Bow, which is a level 5 synchro monster, when your opponent takes effect damage, you can make them take inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster that inflicted the damage to them. When a monster is destroyed by battle with your Battlewasp monster, while destroys in your graveyard, and special summon to your field in defense, but banish him when it leaves the field. This is a tuner, level 5 tuner, synchro. So, what you do is you do more burn, and if you just crash a Battlewasp into your opponent's monster, you get to summon it out of your graveyard. The monster you can't summon in your graveyard, however, is Helberg the Charge. It's a level 6 synchro monster, which once per battle during damage calculation, if this card attacks an opponent's monster with equal or higher attack, you can half the attack of your opponent's monster during damage calculation only. So, this card, as long as something has more attack than it, or equal, it can just hit it really hard. So it has 2,500, and if you battle a monster with 5,000 attack points, it can half it down to its level. Unless you're fighting a monster with more than 5,000 attack points, you can just run it over by battle with this card. At least you're just gonna hit into it and destroy it in itself. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for every Battlewasp you control. You can only do each effect. You can do that effect. Sorry, once per turn. So more burn damage, and it's really good at hitting over everything. Now we got Hambo. I know that's not its name, but I'm just gonna call it Hambo. This card is synchro summon by using a synchro monster. It's a level 8 synchro, so you just need a level 3. Oh, look, we have a level 3. You can make 2 attacks during each battle phase. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you make all your opponent's monsters lose 1,000 in both attack and defense. At the end of the battle phase, if your opponent has not taken battle damage this turn, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent for every Battlewasp in your graveyard. Cool. More burn damage, or you can just hit stuff really hard. If you use this to get rid of one of your opponent's really small monsters, and then you can attack into the bigger monster. Oh, and if you attack into your opponent's small monster, and then they have a monster with now has been reduced to 5,000. Anyway, our big boss monster, Ballista. 3,000 attack, pretty good stat there. This card's special summon, does not need to be synchro. Cool. You can banish all insects from your graveyard. All monsters you opponent can control lose 5 attack for every banished insect. And it doesn't say ban for each insect banished by this effect, it just says banish insect monsters. If this card attacks the banished monster, inflict piercing to your opponent. If this card the single summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by opponent's card, you can special summon 3 of your banished level 11 or lower insect monsters. Pretty useful. Not as a big boss monster, mind you. Just as a utility, just in case. That's how I played my Battlewasp deck. Never. I don't think this thing might have came up once, ever. Because one of the worst parts about it is it banishes everything from your graveyard, all your insects. You don't get to control the insects you keep, but only brings back 3 of them. So if you get rid of, let's say you had this guy. You can bring back stuff from your graveyard. Well, you can't do that anymore. Or these? Nope. Well, I do have, where is it? I have a Battlewasp deck. Although, yeah, it's been a while since I've ever touched it. It's mostly what all Battlewasp does is, well, you can see it right now. It's more of, it's in here as a synchro, a little bit of synchro on top of like a lot of other good insects. What was it? Dinosaur. The dinosaur deck is not dinosaur. Like an archetype, it's just dinosaurs. You got Ritual, which is in like a Pacific Ritual deck. It's all rituals. Pendulum is all pendulums. It's just insect good stuff. Well, that's it for this video. Top deck that subscribe button, and you might actually get that final piece of Exodia you need. Ooh, actually, that was Shining Black Sea Squatter. At least it could have at least been Maxi. Oh, come on. Good luck, Sam.